We're going to start looking at the JSON file representing the topology that we want to implement. We have a tier 1 gateway with 3 different segments, one for app, one for web, and one for DB. We then have a child service representing the TCP port allowed between web and app. And then we have the domain that includes all our security configurations, our security groups. We've got one management security group including an IP set, and then our rules between the different tiers of our application. Then we go to Jenkins and we trigger the pipeline. The pipeline has 2 stages. The first is called stage, that is going to download the JSON file and unpack the credential. And the second one is the apply stage, that is going to make the actual API call. We can go to NSX and see that the new tier 1 gateway has been created. And if we try to remove it, to delete it, we're going to see that it's not possible for us because it has been created through a provider principal identity credential. We are going to check that also the security portion of our configuration has been applied. All the policies are there between the different tiers of our application. Now we're going to make a change to the JSON file. We're going to make a very simple change. We're going to mark the tier 1 gateway for delete, and we're going to commit our changes. Next, we're going to go back to Jenkins and run our pipeline again. If we check this build and we check the console output to see what's happening, we can also check the JSON file that is being downloaded, and we see that the mark for delete property is set to true this time. And we go to our tier 1 gateways on NSX, and we see that the 10 and 2 tier 1 gateway has been deleted. A couple of other things I want to show you on the Jenkins side. The first one is the storing of the credentials that are never given directly to the end user but are stored on the Jenkins file so that the end user is not able to use them directly. And the other one is the pipeline itself that include 2 very simple stages. The first one, download the JSON file and unpack the credential. The second one, perform the actual API call.